and promise your commitment to one another as husband and wife. You know, love is the reason we're here today, entering this marriage. You're not only going to say, I love you today, but what you're really saying is, I will love you for all of our tomorrows. Now, as you come here today to be married, let's just review a couple of things about marriage, okay? So first of all, happiness doesn't just happen. A great marriage has to be crafted and created with love and trust and patience and faith and patience and patience. Okay? Believe it or not, making your spouse happy really does make you happier. Now, Jeremy, I want you to remember what's yours is hers and hers is hers. You got that?
You got it.
Okay. Lastly, you know, you can't expect your spouse to be perfect, because if you did, then you'd be putting an expectation or a condition on your love. You two need to just love each other unconditionally. Think you can do that?
Yes. Without a doubt.
All right. Do you want to put your flowers down?
Yes, you shall put the flowers down first.
It's not like we were rushing. Right?
Yeah.
All right, if you want to turn and look at each other. All right, Jeremy, I want to remind you that marriage is a lifetime commitment, and it's a challenge for you to love and care for her more completely each and every day. So with that understanding, take a look at her and say to her, I, Jeremy, take you, April, to be my wedded husband. What? My wedded wife.
To be my wedded husband. You know, the times we live in.
Yeah.
To be my wedded wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward. For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health. Being faithful to love you. So long as we both shall live. Perfect. And you have some words to say to her.
Thank you to Susan. She set this up, and it couldn't have been a better thing for us. When I met you, I told my brother that night I'm gonna marry her one day, and as always, I was right. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You really are, and I'm extremely blessed, and I love you for the rest of my life.
Very sweet. All right, April, I want to remind you too, marriage is a precious gift. And it's a lifetime commitment to love and care for him more completely every day. So with that understanding, take a look at him. Mm-hmm. Say to him, I, April, take you, Jeremy, to be my wedded husband. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. Being faithful to love you. So long as we both shall live. Good job. And you have some words for him.
Jeremy, you're the best thing that's ever happened. Again, thank you. Areli. I will love you for the rest of our lives in eternity, as we said. I will have your back and support you in whatever you want in life, and you do the same for me. And 292.
That's okay.
All right, so the rings that you're going to exchange today are a perfect circle with no beginning and no end, a lot like the love that you have for one another, which is endless. So my wish for you is that from this day forward, that these rings be your most treasured adornment, and may they symbolize your most precious possession, which is your love. But they actually do have a job to do, so the rings are there to remind you of the vows you spoke today. Okay? So whether you're together or apart, that's what they're for. All right, we're ready for her ring. Go ahead and take it. Okay, now she put that on the third finger of her left hand. Say to her, this ring symbolizes my desire that you be my wife and I your husband. Perfect. You want to show the camera? Okay, now his ring. Now she put that on his finger. Say to him, this ring symbolizes my desire that you be my husband and I your wife. There you go. You want to show it off too? And here it is. Good job. So there are 4 words that I want to share with you today that I believe are the key to a long-lasting marriage. I've been married 32 years, so listen up. I'm teasing.
We're
That's
listening.
right.
Yeah, these words are trust, dedication, loyalty, and commitment. It's because it will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for one another. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward It will take loyalty to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey that you have both pledged today. So I challenge you to recite and practice these words daily, if not hourly at times. And it is my experience that these will lead you to an unconditional love that only husband and wives get to share. So I'd like to close with a blessing. So Father in heaven, you've ordained marriage. You've given us love. We present to you April and Jeremy, who've come today to be married. Lord, we ask that you give them the ability to keep this covenant they've made. Lord, if selfishness shows itself, just grant them generosity. If mistrust is a temptation, give them moral strength. And if there's a misunderstanding, just give patience and gentleness. And Lord, if suffering ever becomes a part of their lives, give them a strong faith and abiding love. Amen.
Amen.
All right, you two, you come before your friends, your family, and me. You've expressed your desire to become husband and wife. You've exchanged rings and vows. Therefore, it is my privilege, my honor, with the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, to pronounce that you are now husband and wife, and you may kiss your bride.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.